this video, I'll explain regarding all function and any function in Python. So before getting into the topic, let us know actually why we should use this function. So basically we will use and or logical operators for some conditions like A is greater than B and C is greater than D or E is greater than F. So in these situations we will use and or logical operators. So instead of using and or logical operators, we will go with the all and any function. So let us consider an example and I will show you the execution with continuation of this video. So we consider ABC 10, 20, 30, and if you take IS is equals to all function, A is greater than 5, B is greater than 20 and C is greater than 15. So we are given this in a tuple. So whenever you give like this, here A is nothing but 10 is greater than 5, which is true, and B is 20, 20 is greater than 20, no, it's false, and C is greater than 15, which is 30 greater than 15, this is 30 is greater than 15, this is true. So here whatever you passed in this all as a tuple, true, false and true as the elements in your tuple, now the all function will consider all these parameters in a tuple. So it will return true. So this will return true or either false. So when it will return true, when all the parameters in this gives true. Okay, so that means this is true, this is false, this is true. So all should be true, but here we are having one false, so it will return false. It return true when all its parameters, that means when all will return true. Okay, I think you got the point. In case if this is also true, then definitely the all function will return true. When all of its parameters returns true, then all function will return true. Otherwise it will return false. If you consider any function for the same conditions, so here we are given these conditions in a tuple format. Okay, then here we are having true, false, true. The any function will return true, at least one of its parameter returns true. Okay, then definitely this will return true because at least one parameter returns true. Okay, but coming to the all function, all parameters must return true, then only it will return true. But coming to the any function, it will return true in case of at least one parameter. So here the all function will take iterables as a parameter. So the iterables can be a list, tuple, a dictionary, whatever it may be. So in this example we have taken this iterable as a tuple. So if you consider this example my set, then here elements are 0, 1, 0. So when you take the all function from my set, then it definitely will return false, because here 0 is nothing but false, it employs false. So that's why this all function will return false, because all function will return true when all of its parameters are true. But coming to the y, the answer will be stored in this true, because at least one of its parameters should be true. Here 1 implies true, so that's why y will be taken as true. Whenever you print the x and y, you will get x as the false and y as the true values. So if you consider this dictionary as the example, so the all function will check all the keys are true or not. So if you consider any function for this dictionary, they will check the keys whether they are true or not. If you consider for this, if you apply the all function, it will return false because it will check the key. Here the key contains 0, so it will return false. But coming to the any function, it will return true because it consists 1 which represents true, so this will return true. In the continuation, you will observe the execution part with more clarity on this concept. So here you can observe any function will return true if at least one element of its parameter is true. So here you can observe L is equals to 1 comma 0. So this will be considered as a parameter. So the element will be 1 and 0. So here at least one element of its parameter. Parameter will be considered as the list and the elements are 1 comma 0. At least one element is true. That means at least one element of this parameter should be true when you take any function. So any function that is 1 comma 0, so here 1 is true, that it means it will return true. And coming to the all function, it will return true if all elements its parameter are true. So here all the elements are not true in this parameter because here 0 represents false. So all function will return false. For example, if we have here 1, then definitely it will return true and any function will also return true.
Let me explain some basic programs of all function. So all function will take the parameter as any iterable. So let me take some list having true, true, and let us consider false and just print all of my list. So definitely the result will be false because the all function will return true when every element of the parameter is true. So here we are having one false as the element, so definitely this will return the false as the answer. Yeah, you can observe if you give it as true, then it will return the answer as true because obviously all the elements of the parameter are true. Okay, next coming to the, you can also consider some other list like mlist is equals to 1 comma 0 comma 2 and print all of mlist. Here you will get false because you are having the 0 which represents the false. Okay, now let us consider here some any other number and it will now it will return true. You can observe here true. Okay, I think you understand actually what is the concept, and let me explain about the dictionary. If you consider this dictionary, here in dictionary it will check the keys, not values, whether the keys are true or not. It will check regarding the keys but not the values. You can take anything as values and okay, now let me print the all function result. Definitely it will return false because here you have the key as 0. Okay, yeah, this is false because here you have the 0. If you consider it as any other, then you will get true because the keys are true here. And in case of any function, let us consider here like here also any any function and all function will take the parameter as the iterables, that is list, tuple, dictionary, set, whatever it may be. Okay, now run this. You will get true for everyone because it should have at least one as it true. Okay, let us consider everything as false in this list and let us check the result. Here if you consider this as a false, definitely you will get it as false because at least one should be true, but here we have all the false statements, so that's why we got here it as false. Let me consider other example, so which I have explained in the theory concept. ABC, which is 10, 20 and 30, and res of all function, and taking the tuple as a parameter, and I'm passing some conditions as the elements. B is greater than 20, C is greater than 15. So let me print the result of res. So our expectation will be definitely false, because the all function will return when all the elements of the given parameter are true, but here the condition won't satisfy. 20 is greater than 20, this is false. Okay, so the answer will be false. Okay, yeah, it's false. Now if you take same variable and using any function, so for the same, I'll just copy and paste it here. Here you can observe the result, it will be true. Yeah, because one, at least one of its element of the given parameter is true, then definitely it will return the answer as true. So if you take greater than or equals to here, 20 is greater than or equals to 20, then it will be true. So true, true, true. So the all function which returns true if all of its elements of the given parameter is true. So it will return true in the case of this res variable. Okay, because we mentioned here equals to 20, 20 is equals to 20, you will get true as the result. So this is what, yeah, this is all about the all and any function in Python.